Hi friends, it's Julia, and today I'm playing along with 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and this is round number 7. Today is number 17, and our sketch is from Laura Whitaker. Anywho, so here is the sketch. The orientation is this way with the title at the bottom, a little bit of journaling. It looks like some stitching. It looks like a scallop up here at the top. Sorry, I wanted to get my scallop punch out because I plan to use this. And it's just a plain scallop. It's not the one that has the half cut out. So I have that to play with. I might pull in some additional embellishments from my stash, but I think I have a pretty good stack going here. But I have tons of embellishments here, as well as some additional enamel dots and such that I'll pull in if I choose to do that. And I'm not 100% certain about my title at this point, but I know if I don't use any of the adhesives that I want to try and use this one again. This is the American Crafts, oh, what is it called? Goodness font. And it has this green into almost a pale yellowish, yellow-green. Very pretty to look at. Anywho, so that's what I want to use there. And it is a 2-photo sketch, and I did pull 2 photos to use. I've pulled in a ton of supplies here. I was collecting all of my border strips and all of my strips of paper here along the side, and so for this one I pulled a lot of them out, and I'm going to try to use them in the instance of having this like banner piece along here and these pieces here. Rather than use full sheets of paper for that, I thought it would be good to use, like, layer up all of my strips of paper. So I pulled out a ton in all the different colors. I have, that's the carrier, the branding strip from one of the sheets of paper that I've already used, and I have the branding strips from the Close to My Heart papers. That's just a cutoff from the paper. And then I have another SEI cutoff, and then that is a wood grain cutoff from an earlier page. Plus I have multiple scraps on this. I only have 2 full sheets of paper. This one from Close to My Heart from the Sweet Girl collection. The back side is actually a cut apart sheet, but I'm not going to use that. I will use this pink side. And then this green one is from SEI, and it's from the Azalea collection, and it's called Concealer. I love this. You can't find this yellow-green color very often in scrapbooking, but when you do, I find I need to buy it when I find it. Yeah, but I actually pulled it for this side, but I still may pull it over and use this side. I haven't quite made up my mind yet because it matches really well with this strip here. So either or that one or that one. I think I was going with this one because of the dark colors in here. Let me show you the embellishments that I pulled. Of course, I showed you the alphabet. I pulled in this last chipboard piece from K & Company. I did pull in the cork stickers that were in my collection. I did pull in this sticker sheet again, as well as the coaster board piece that was with that. And of course, I pulled in these Bow Bunny layer stickers, a label sheet here and here, and then washi strips. Oh, I did pull this one in from Felicity Jane. And then I have 3 different washi sets of strips, and who knows if I'll be able to get any of that used. I'm going to give it my best shot and see what happens as we go along. Anyway, I will be back in just a few minutes. I will show you a close-up of the sketch, and then I will be back to show you what I have created. Okay friends, I am done with layout number 17, and to remind you, this is the sketch. It was 2 photos. I changed it up a bit. I was going to do completely change my orientation like this, but then I was going to end up covering up this border strip, and I didn't want to, so I turned it back this way. But my paper was already glued down, so I made it work. So as far as everything that I have, these are the only things that I didn't use. These stickers, I used the rest of everything I put in here. Border strips, these are leftover papers that I have cut down. A couple of border strips. This one I had added in. This one I cut off from my base paper, so I made a new one. And then of course these are 2 scraps of scraps. So those will go into the recycle or to be used again. And these are the border strips that I used. And you can see I glued them together to make these little border strip pieces. Anyway, so this is a scrap. I used this side. This one I cut a piece from here, and the back side is that cut apart sheet. Those will go back into my scraps. And gosh, I'm just making messes today. Everything's catching. I love it because I finished off 2 packages. This makes my heart feel so good to be able to get packages of stuff used. That means I'm using my product. I take that back. I did not use either of these washi strips. I did use my others, but these I did not use. So there's something I did not use that'll go back into my stash. I did use a label from here, a label arrow. I did use a strip from this washi sticker sheet. I did use 2 labels from here, one from here and then one from here. I did not use this, or this chipboard sheet I did not use, or the corkboard I did not use, but I did use 2 tiny stickers from here. I did use a couple of cork pieces from here. I had an arrow, and then I had a half of a circle that I had previously used on another layout years ago, and I had that left over. I did use a smaller alphabet. I did use this alphabet. I was going to put Good Times and Good Food, or Good Eats, as my title, and I ended up changing it to use a smaller font. So here's what I created. And you can see it's not too different than the original layout. There's still the central paper here. There's still a smaller portion here. There's still a smaller pattern here. So if you look at it like this, you can see where my orientation was. But I did not want to put my photos down here and cover up this border strip that I love so much. So I changed it back around and then ended up putting my title down here and my photos up here, and that worked perfectly. You can see I have my embellishment cluster with my journaling up here, the same as in the sketch. I put another cluster here as opposed to over here because I had a heavy title that ran off the side of the page here. All of this embellishment, because this border strip goes off the edge of the page. It's jagged edges on this side but flush on this side. I felt like because I did that, if I had another cluster here, it would all feel like it was bleeding in. So I moved another cluster here. You can see I used the cork sticker here and the cork sticker here, but I did not add anything there. There wasn't anything quite small enough. I did use the heart sticker here and a heart sticker here, and this cork piece had a heart sticker on it. This was the 1K & Company embellishment left over, and I cut it in half because I could not make that shape work anywhere, and so this worked for me here. Those are the couple 1, 2, 3 pieces left from the Bo Bunny set, and then here's the title that I created, Good Times, Good Eats, with that other washi tape down below there. And I did have to Frankenstein the letter E because I was out of E's. So you can see I did not add any bling to this. I wasn't sure with this busy paper here in the center and these busy clusters and then the rhinestones here and here. I didn't have any rhinestones added to this collection, so I didn't feel like I could add anything down here. But we'll see. I may change my mind before I take photos, and if I do, you'll for sure see them in the photos at the end of the video, because I'll put all my close-ups there. Okay, so if I think about it, before I take photos, I might add some bling down here, but I'm going to have to go through my stash, not my kit, but because this has a clear rhinestone and this has clear rhinestone, I feel like I need something clear down here if I add bling. So we'll see. You'll see it on the close-up photos if I decide to do that. Anyway, if you haven't been over to the Facebook group, Christy's Beautiful Life Facebook group, head over there and you can see what everybody's posting. If you put in the hashtag 30DSCBL7 on Instagram, you will come up with all the images posted for this. And if you post the same hashtag 30DSCBL7 on YouTube, you will come up with all the videos that are posted for this project. So I encourage you go out and find some inspiration so you can get into your stash and start using your supplies up, whether it be to make layouts or you can create a card. You know, make this into a card sketch instead of a scrapbook layout sketch. Do whatever you like, whatever your craft is, get in your room and get it done. Just use this as inspiration to get motivated to use the things that you purchased. You know, you bought them because you wanted to use them, so I encourage you get out and use them. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have close-ups of the photo or of the layout at the end of the video. And if you are interested in seeing more of my layouts, please head over to my YouTube channel and check out my playlist. Also, hashtag 30DSCBL7. Or just head over and look for the March playlist, and these are all going to be there as well. Anyway, guys, I will see you on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.